How's it going today, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, it is going to be just a cozy little Christmas shopping vlog. We're going to be heading to two stores that really celebrate people's heritage. You loved my shopping vlog when I went to the British pantry. My mom's from England, and there's some things that I have to have on the table from England or else it's just not Christmas for me. Well, today I'm going to be hitting up two stores. One's Polish, one's Italian. My mother-in-law and my husband's family's all from Poland, so we're gonna be hitting up a Polish store called Polcam. She's gonna take me with her, and we're gonna pick up some things that is not Christmas without. And then I'm also gonna hit up this new store. It's Linas Italian Market. Now, I'm not Italian by any stretch of the imagination. I want to be, but we're gonna check this out because I heard there's some amazing treats here, and I'm gonna take you along with me. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Angela. I like to go shopping to find you the very best products for that very best price, and I love Christmas. Click that subscribe button. Merry Christmas to you. Let's go shopping. I absolutely love my husband's traditions with his family at Christmas time. So my husband's family is Polish, and Christmas Eve is really important to the Polish community. The main celebrations take place on Christmas Eve, and on Christmas Eve, that is when they have a supper called Wigilia. Now forgive me, my Polish is not very good. Now, Christmas Eve dinner does not start until the first star appears in the sky, and my favorite tradition is actually called a płotek. So that is the breaking of the Christmas wafer. There is a Christmas wafer with a picture of Mary, Joseph, and Jesus embossed on it, and you share a piece of a płotek with each family member and go around the table and give hugs and give wishes for a very Merry Christmas and a beautiful, wonderful year ahead. It's my favorite part, and it's such a lovely way to connect and slow down the hustle and bustle and remember that family is so important. A traditional Polish Christmas Eve dinner consists of 12 meatless dishes, and these 12 dishes are to represent the 12 apostles. But the most important dish usually at a Polish Christmas dinner is kucha, and it's usually prepared from boiling wheat with honey and poppy seeds. Sometimes there can be nuts and dried fruits. My family doesn't do that. You eat this dish first on Christmas Eve. Then that is usually followed by borscht, a really hot, my mother-in-law, honestly, this pot is gigantic and she uses it every year. This hot steaming pot of borscht, followed by meatless dishes. You have your traditional pierogies, your meatless cabbage rolls. There's lots of fish, there's herring, there's so much on the table, lots of sweets as well, and it is a beautiful feast to enjoy with family. Another tradition is that Polish people often leave an empty place setting at the table. This is to leave a place setting for what they call the lone wanderer that might need shelter on Christmas Eve, or it's often used to commemorate somebody who has passed away and no longer around to celebrate. You're holding a spot for them at the table for Christmas. Another tradition that Polish people do is they take straw or hay and place it under the tablecloth. And this is in remembrance and a reminder that Jesus was laid in a manger. This next tradition is controversial in our household. My husband grew up with opening all the presents on Christmas Eve. I grew up with opening all the presents on Christmas morning. I say that Santa doesn't bring the presents till you go to bed. But with my husband's family, Santa brings the presents after midnight mass. So when my husband was little, they would go to midnight mass after dinner. They would come home, and my husband still to this day doesn't know how it happened. They would get home after midnight mass. There'd be no presents, nothing in the stockings. They'd run upstairs, get in their PJs, run back downstairs, and their stockings were filled. Honestly, I love his traditions, and he gets so excited, and that's why the magic of Christmas is still in his heart. He's still just a big old kid, and I love him for it. Now, I'm not Italian in any way, so I did a little research and digging, and I think Italians have a lot of traditions that are quite similar to Polish people, and the Italians love Christmas, and they love celebrating. So one of the traditions of Italians is the Feast of the Seven Fishes. In Italy, the Christmas Eve dinner is called Feast of the Seven Fishes, and as the name suggests, it's a 7-course meal featuring only seafood. This is a tradition that comes from the Roman Catholic customs of abstaining from meat on Christmas Eve. And just like my husband's family's tradition of attending midnight mass after Christmas Eve dinner, Italians like to attend midnight mass after the Feast of the Seven Fishes. Italian families flock to their local churches to attend midnight mass. You could tell from Linas market that sweets are a really important part of Christmas Eve feast and celebrations. So if you have a sweet tooth, Italy is the place to be. Linas offers a wide range of amazing looking Christmas cookies and cakes, but you can tell that the number one and the most important sweet eat is panettone. Panettone is a sweet bread that makes an appearance during the holiday season, and it's so delicious. They had so many samples out, and it eats more like a cake than a bread, but still so tasty and so many different flavors. Now it says here, according to Google, that Christmas Day is when the big present opening extravaganza takes place in Italy. But there really is no designated day for exchanging gifts. So some families do it on Christmas Eve after midnight mass. Some people do it on Christmas Day. But after Christmas Day is over and all the gift exchange is done, on December 26th, it's not Boxing Day, but rather they call it St. Stephen's Day, a holiday that's reserved for spending time and sharing leftovers with family and friends. December 26th is not the end of the festivities though. The holiday season in Italy really doesn't end until January 6th. I love learning how different families and different cultures celebrate Christmas and their holiday traditions. So if you have a really neat holiday tradition that you just love, please share it down in the comments below. I'd love to learn and I'd love to hear about it, and maybe I could adopt some of your traditions as well. One of my favorite traditions is my mom would always give me Christmas pajamas. That is so important to me, and I do that with my little girl as well. You cannot go to bed on Christmas Eve without fresh new jammies. Also, my Nana's trifle, which is a British dessert. I make that every year. She taught me how to make it, and I use her trifle bowl. That's also really important to me. And I think one of my husband's favorite traditions of mine is Christmas morning breakfast, the full English breakfast. Now, I don't do a traditional one with the black pudding. However, a Christmas morning brunch with mimosas and sausages and eggs and bacon and you name it, I do it all, and I almost look forward to it now more than the turkey dinner. But just seeing my friends and my family and spending time together, that is really what I love most about Christmas. And the food. Who am I kidding? Come on now, everybody loves the Christmas food. All right, my friends, I hope that you enjoyed today's video, just this cozy little come shop with me, sharing holiday and family traditions and sharing the love of the season. Merry Christmas to you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.